Tonight on the Alex and Ted Show, we talk about Bruce Jenner.
You mean Caitlyn?
You're so funny, but really, what happened? What happened?
I don't understand.
Welcome back to the Alex and Ted Show.
I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm your equally as important co-host, Ted.
First up on tonight's news, down in the east side of Cleveland, there was an ice cream truck that overtipped and actually killed three children. Not by crushing them with the ice cream, but actually all the ice cream spilled out and they actually got diabetes from eating it so much and they all died.
That's a sad
story.
Sad story. Well, this just in, two kids play the Charlie Pencil Challenge. And on the table that they were playing the Charlie Pencil Challenge on, all I know is that there was some pencils and some feces and some Skittles, and that's all we got. Steve, what is this? What kind of story is this, Steve?
Steve, we told you to write better stories.
Better stories.
So, the other night when I was driving home, I picked up a little story on my own because our writer Steve doesn't know how to do his job. So I was driving home, I saw a kitten crossing the street with her little kittens, and there was a semi-truck coming, and an elderly man ran out in front of the semi-truck to save the kittens. And the funny thing is, the semi-truck got damaged more by him than he did by the semi-truck.
Was he obese?
No.
Recent news, a blade of grass actually flew out of the ground, went into a jet plane's helicopter, yes, that's a thing, went into its engine, and didn't do anything. It did nothing.
Did absolutely nothing. Steve, what is this? Steve. This just in, couple of kids were doing the Kylie Jenner challenge, in which consists of you sticking your lips in a cylindrical object and sucking all the air out so it's a vacuum and it makes your lips bigger. Well, that didn't end too well when the glass kind of broke and killed the dog sitting next to them, but no harm was to the kids.
No harm. We got a story coming in from our story person.
Not Steve.
From our co-host, Linda.
10 people died in the Bronx last night due to a fire that killed 10 people in the Bronx last night during a fire.
Good story, Linda. That's a good story. Okay.
In other news, east side of Cleveland, there was another overturned ice cream truck, but this time it actually drove into the fire station.
Yeah.
So the fire station, all of the fire got put out by the ice cream, so the firemen had to do nothing.
That is, I have to clap. That was amazing. Firemen, they are heroes, but the real heroes are the ice cream men.
The men who really lay down their lives. Another story coming to us, a farmer over in the east side of Ohio just grew the record largest potato.
Really? How big was that potato?
Well, we don't exactly know because the potato was abducted by aliens.
Oh.
So we don't know if the farmer was taken with it or not. He has not returned from his
slumber.
His daily walk in the morning.
Yeah. At least we know that there is aliens now. On my fourth page of notes here, I'm actually getting in word that the Jolly Rancher factory had to close down. Do you know why?
I have no idea why.
There was actually an older man, about 67 years old, parkouring on the top of the factory, and he fell in, and then, get this, he fell into the blue raspberry vat where they make the Jolly Rancher.
That's my favorite kind.
And he got stuck.
Oh, no.
But they didn't know that, and then they made all the Jolly Ranchers.
Oh,
and then people had reported that there was some old man.
That explained why I had a finger in my Jolly Rancher the other day that I had from the thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought it was just a piece of...
Yeah.
So I didn't know if you knew that this week... This upcoming Tuesday...
Tuesday? I'm ready.
Tuesday.
Yes.
In local towns all across America is the running of the fish.
What?
Now, I didn't know if you knew this.
Yeah.
But actually once a year, fish all around the world, especially in the United States, actually sprout legs and they crawl out of their bowls and they all run east. Because over in the eastern side of the United States is where you get the highest salt concentration in the water, which helps their gills, like, when they breathe. Because, I mean, they don't have any water on their travel there. So they have to sprout lungs as much as their legs. So they can actually walk over to get this best water. So in regards to the running of the fish, a question was brought to my attention. If Jesus can walk on water, can he swim on land?
I guess we'll have to find out someday. All right, now that we've talked about the fish, for the final segment of the show, we're gonna throw it over to Ollie for some weather checkups.
How's it going over there, Ollie?
It's raining sideways!
All right. But sadly, that's all the time we have today on the Alex and Ted Show on Channel 3.14. Thank you for tuning in today.
And on that note, I'd like to say catch on the flip side.
And ta-ta for now.